Hello students, welcome back. Let us take a look at the second solved example based on the topic surface areas of cuboids and cube. So it is on page 212 of your textbooks. It reads that Hamid has built a cubical water tank with a lid for his house, with each outer edge 1.5 meter long. He gets the outer surface of the tank excluding the base covered with square tiles of side 25 centimeters. So basically there is a tank with a lid. Now excluding the base, all the 5 sides of the tank have been covered by small square tiles. So there are 5 edges that we are going to talk about. Now each side is how much? 1.5 meters. Always when you get these kind of sums, notice the units. If you notice here you have 1.5 meters. Proceeding further, he gets the outer surface of the tank excluding the base covered with square tiles of side 25 centimeters. So now it's covered with small square tiles. The side of each tile is 25 centimeters. So there is a mismatch in these dimensions. So you either convert this to meters or convert this to centimeters to make these two units compatible with each other. Right? So it is always better recommended that instead of making something decimal, you expand it. So I already have this as the lower unit, which is centimeters. We know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So I'm going to simply convert 1.5 meters as 150 centimeters. So now the side of the tank and side of the tile would be comparable. Now the cost of tiles is rupees 360 per dozen. I need to find the total cost of the tiles. So how do we find the solution? That is the total cost of the tiles. First of all, I'm going to find the total surface area of the 5 edges of the tank. So 5 faces of the tank excluding the base. Now this is a cubical tank, that means each edge is the same length. So what was the total surface area going to be of the 5 sides? See, for a square, now talking about the tank, for a square, one side is how much? Side, 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 side. So one area is how much? Side square. Now how many faces are we talking about? We are talking about 5 faces. So the total surface area is going to be 5s square, right? So we will find the total surface area of the tank. Then we will find the area of the tile. So the area of the tile would be 25 into 25. Now the number of tiles required would be the total surface area of your tank divided by the total surface area of the tile. We will see that using unitary method, and obviously cost of tiles we can find out accordingly, wherein 360 it's rupees 360 for 12 tiles. Then for the number of tiles that we find, what will be the total cost? Again we can solve that through unitary method. So let's get started. So first what we are going to convert is this length 1.5 meters into centimeters. So I'll say length of each side of tank is equal to 1.5 meters, right? If I need to convert this to centimeters, I multiply it by 100 and I'll say 1.5 into 100 centimeters. So this is going to be 150 centimeters. Why 150 centimeters? Because there are 2 zeros here. So I remove one decimal here and shift the decimal to 2 places, basically to the right. So I get 150 centimeters. This is the length of each side of tank. Now since we are talking about 5 faces of cubical tank, so the key term here is cubical and 5 faces. Total surface area is going to be 5 into s square, right, where s is the side. So this is going to be 5 into 150 into 150, right? So I'll leave it as it is, 5 into 150 into 150. Whenever you get huge terms like these, it's always better to leave it for later. So this is going to be the total surface area of your tank, right? Let's mark this as 1. Now area of tile is going to be how much? 20 side square. which is going to be 25 into 25. Right? Now, I'll say tile and area covered. So, one tile covers how much area? 25 into 25. So, how many tiles? I'll say X number of tiles will cover this area. 5 into 150 into 150. Right? We will cross multiply. What will we get? 5 into 150 into 150 upon 25 into 25 is equal to X. Therefore, I will say X is equal to 5 into 150 into 150 into 1 upon 25 into 25. So 5 ones are 5, 5 fives are 25, 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15 and 0. Then 5 fives are 25, 5 sixes are 30, 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. So finally I am left with 6 into 30, which is 180. So X is 180 tiles. So I'll say 180 tiles are needed to cover the 5 faces of the tank. Right? Now I'll say cost and number of tiles. So according to the given data, it is 360 rupees per dozen. 1 dozen stands for how many tiles? 1 dozen stands for how much? 12. So the cost is rupees 360 for how many tiles? For 12 tiles. So for 180 tiles, what would be the cost? I'll say, so instead of X, I will say Y because I already have taken X over here. So just to avoid confusion. So therefore, I get Y into 12 is equal to 360 into 180. Therefore, Y is going to be 360 into 180. 12 is getting multiplied on the left hand side. Therefore, it will come on the right hand side and divide the given number on the right hand side. So this would be 12. So I have 12 ones are 12. 12 threes are 36 and 0. So 30 into 180. So 18 into 3. 3 8s are 24. 3 1s are 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be 5, 4 and how many zeros? I have 2 zeros. So Y is 5400. So this is going to be Y is equal to rupees 5400. So I'll say answer, the cost of 180 tiles or the cost for covering the tank is rupees 5400. That's 5,400. So please take a look at the solution. Thank you for watching this video.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.